Good morning, it's Jonathan Barratt with the Week Ahead Report, the War Report. This is a report where we talk about the up-and-coming events, economic events. Also look to try and continue with some of the themes we've had from last week, see whether or not they're going to continue into this week. It's the 20th of December, it's Monday, and before we get into the report, obviously coming up to the festive seasons, we do have some times, obviously holiday schedules, which we need to let everyone know. Basically, we'll be closed next Monday and Tuesday, reopened for Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and obviously closed for the following Monday. The phones will be diverted in case there is an emergency, but if you do have any needs prior to that, just let us know, and we'll do our best to try and accommodate them. Okay, well, let's get into the markets. Let's have a bit of a recap first about what happened on Friday night. I guess the most important thing there, the Dow was down 7.3 points. The S&P was up 1 and the Nasdaq was up 5. I guess the most important bit of data we had was leading indicators. Leading indicators came out a little bit better than expected, so that in itself was suggesting that economy is still continuing to bubble along quite merrily. So if anything there, probably looking for an optimistic close for 2010, and obviously a certain level of optimism as we lead into 2011. Okay, let's just have a look at now some of the markets. And I guess some of the important things here is, as always, the dollar index. We have been talking about the US dollar being firm. That continues to be a central theme that we do have. And there's the daily chart for the dollar index, all for pointing higher. Really got to take out that 81.40, which is where we're up around here now, 81.40.50, to say that trend up through to 82s on the cards. So let's just see there. And the interesting thing here is that some of the commodities have traded sideways to lower on the back of the stronger dollar. Others have been actually quite firm. Some of these commodities are actually trading by their own, particularly when you look at, say, the copper market. Copper market still remains relatively well bid. Now, there is a complete lack of supply of copper concentrate at the moment, and that's certainly aiding this copper market higher. Expectations are for copper to actually trade a little bit onwards and up, particularly upward through that 420 area. But when you look at some of the other commodities, it's a different thing. Crude just going sideways, but gold 13.74, only about $12 off its lows, from last week. If we can see gold break through 13.60, the chances are then we do start to correct and we do go a lot lower. Let's see what happens on that front anyway. Okay, if we look at just some of the others, look at Aussie, for instance. Aussie is tracking a little bit sideways, and expectations are for that US dollar to continue to firm. Therefore, that Aussie should come under a little bit of pressure. So let's just see how that unwraps. Alrighty ho, just looking at a few of the others. The euro, 131.66, as you can see. Euro looking slightly weak. Dollar yen, which is a trade which had on for some time. Expectations are for that to continue to head through up to 85. We're going to remain with that trade, as with our Aussie yen trade as well. So if anything there, probably expectations are for dollar on our side to remain relatively well bid. Just have a look at the local markets now. 47.67 is where we went. As you can see, pretty quiet. But I guess it's better to look at the hourly chart, because there's certainly an inability to be able to move on. Our local market probably suggests there is a little bit of tension, I guess. As you can see there, just sideways there, nothing to flash either way. I guess if anything there is a bit of feeling that it can just head back to the top end of the range. Be wary on a break through that low, which is at 47.30, because we could see things lower as a result of that. Okay, that's probably a bit of a wrap on that. Let's have a look at what we do have coming out, and as we head into Christmas Eve. Basically, a bit of numbers out of Japan. Leading index will be quite important. Eurozone, not too much on Monday. Coming into Tuesday, credit and spending in November. That's obviously also still in New Zealand. But we've got in Australia the Reserve Bank board meeting minutes. Some data in Canada, and a little bit of data there. ABC consumer confidence in America. Wednesday the 22nd. I guess not a lot. Bank of England releases its minutes. That'll be quite important. I guess the most important one here for the week is probably what we've got in the States, GDP, existing home sales, and house price index. They're probably the most important ones I think we've got during the whole week. Thursday we've got durable goods orders, personal income, and new home sales. So Wednesday and Thursday we do have some good data durable goods order, I think, will be probably the key there, because we still want to see that momentum remaining with us. Friday night or Christmas Eve, not a lot of data there, so it looks like we'll have a good night for Friday night. Okay, well that's pretty much about me for the week ahead report. Just remember the trading hours, we've mentioned them, and mention the trade and what we're doing. But if you have any particular needs, do feel free to give us a call prior to the break so that no one's disappointed. But that's about it from me. I hope everyone has a good week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye for now.